Order number 6, notices of motion.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I request for your permission to do all the notices of motion because I have 4 of them.
Yes.
Thank you. The first notice of motion is approval of senators to serve in the Procedures and Rules Committee, that notwithstanding the resolution of the Senate made on the 13th of October 2022, constituting the select committees, the Senate resolves pursuant to Standing Orders number 191, 2D and 199 to approve the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the Procedure and Rules Committee, in addition to senators specified in Standing Order number 191, 2, A, B, and C. Number 1, Mohamed Abbas Sheikh. 2, Senator Joe Nyotu. 3, Senator Betts Siengo. The second notice of motion, Mr. Speaker, is approval of senators to serve in the Powers and Privileges Committee, that notwithstanding the resolution of the Senate made on the 13th of October 2022, constituting select committees, the Senate resolves pursuant to Section 15(1)(b)(2) of the Parliamentary Powers and Privilege Act and Standing Order 199 to approve the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the Committees on Powers and Privilege, in addition to the Speaker of the Senate, who pursuant to Section 15(1)(b)(1) of the Parliamentary Powers and Privilege Act shall be the chairperson of the committee. 1, Senator Alexander Mundigi. 2, Senator David Wakoli. 3, Senator Esther Okenyuri. 4, Senator Ome Omatinga. 5, Senator Shakila Abdallah. 6, Senator Dr. Oburu. The third notice of motion that I'm giving, Mr. Speaker, is approval of senators to serve in the standing committees of the Senate. That notwithstanding the resolution of the Senate made on the 13th October 2022, constituting the select committees, the Senate resolves pursuant to Standing Order 199 and 228, the fourth schedule to standing orders, to approve the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the standing committees of the Senate as follows. A, Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries. 1, David Wakoli. 2, Alexander Mundigi. 3, Alan Chesang. 4, Wahome Wamatinga. 5, Mohamed Abbas Sheikh. 6, Moses Kajwang. 7, Hezena Lemaletian. 8, Catherine Muma. 9, Senator Tom Ojenda. B, Committee on Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations. 1, Senator Mohamed Abbas Sheikh. 2, Senator Peris Tobiko. 3, Senator Professor Margaret Kamar. 4, Senator Mohamed Chute. 5, Senator Karungo Dhangwa. 6, Senator Catherine Muma. 7, Senator Richard Onyonka. 8, Senator Dr. Oburu Oginga. 9, Senator Hezena. Education Committee. 1, Professor Margaret Kamar. 2, Seki Olekanar. 3, James Kamau Murango. 4, Nderitu John Kinywa. 5, John Methu. 6, Catherine Muma. 7, Jones Mwaruma. 8, Betty Montet. 9, Agnes Kavindu. D, Committee on Energy. 1, Senator William Kisang, Danson Mungatana, Veronica Maina, Senator Dr. Boni Halwale, James Lomonen, Ledama Olekina, Edwin Sifuna, Oburu Oginga, Beatrice Ogola. E, Committee on Finance and Budget. 1, Senator Ali Roba. 2, Senator Tabitha Mutinda. 3, Senator Dr. Boni Halwale. 4, Senator Mariam Sheikh. 6, Senator Esther Okenyuri. 6, Senator Eddie Okech. 7, Senator Mohamed Mwinji Haji. 8, Senator Onyonka. 9, Senator Shakila Abdallah. F, Committee on Health. Senator Jackson Mandago, Senator Mariam Sheikh, Senator David Wakoli, Senator Tabitha Mutinda, Senator Joseph Githuku, Senator Justice Retired Stewart Mazayo. 7, Senator Ledama Olekina. 8, Senator Richard Onyonka. 9, Senator Hamida Kibwana. G, Information, Communication and Technology. The following senators: Alan Chesang, Miraj Abdillahi, William Kisang, Tabitha Keroche, Samson Cherargei, Hezena Lemaletian, Isa Boy Juma, Shakila Abdallah, Beatrice Ogola. H, Justice and Legal Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights Committee. The following senators: Senator Wakili Hilary Sigei, Raphael Chimera, Karen Nyamu, Veronica Maina, Senator William Cheptumo, Okia Omtata, Professor Tomo Jenda, Senator Crystal Asige, and 9, Dan Maanzo. Labor and Social Welfare. 1, Senator Julius Mugor. 2, Senator Lenku. 3, Senator Gloria Orwoba. 4, Senator Alexander Mundigi. 5, Senator Miraj Abdullahi. 6, Senator Stewart Mazayo. 7, Senator Okongo Mogeni. 8, Senator Crystal Asige. 9, Senator Beth Siengo. J, the Committee on Land, Environment and Natural Resources, Senator Leleguel Tumbesi, William Cheptumo, Joe Nyutu, Mariam Sheikh, James Murango, Mohamed Munyihaji, Beatrice Ogola, Abdul Haji, Jones Mwaruma. K, Senate Committee on National Cohesion, Equal Opportunities and Regional Integration, Mohamed Chute, Joyce Korir, Mwenda Gataya, Gloria Orwoba, James Lomonen, Daniel Maanzo, Okia Omtata, Beth Siengo, and Betty Montet. L, Senate Committee on National Security, Defense and Foreign Relations. 1, Adan Fatuma Dulo, Karen Nyamu, Julius Murgor, Tabitha Keroche, Joseph Githuku, Edwin Sifuna, Abdul Haji, Tomo Jenda, Okongo Omogeni. M, Committee on Roads, Transportation and Housing. 1, Senator John Deritu Kinywa, Peris Tobiko, Mohamed Chute, Leleguel Tumbesi, Miraj Abdullahi, Enoch Wambua, Eddie Okech, Moses Kajwang, Crystal Asige. N, Committee on Trade, Industrialization and Tourism. 1, Senator Esther Okenyuri, Senator Jackson Mandago, Senator John Methu, Senator Karungo Thangwa, Senator George Mbugwa, Senator Godfrey Osotsi, Senator Boy Isa, Senator Amida Kibwana, and 9, Senator Okia Omtata. Last but not least, Mr. Speaker, is notice of motion on the approval of senators to serve in the County Public Accounts Committee, County Public Investments and Special Funds Committee, and the Committee on Delegated Legislation. That notwithstanding the resolutions of the Senate made on 19th October 2022, constituting select committees, the Senate resolves pursuant to Standing Orders number 193, 194, 195, and 199 to approve the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the select committees of the Senate as follows. A, the County Public Accounts Committee. The following senators: Samson Cherargei, Mwenda Gataya, Adan Dulo Fatuma, Leleguel Tumbesi, Moses Kajwang, Jones Mwaruma, Edwin Sifuna, Okongo Mogeni, Enoch Wambua. E, the County Public Investments and Special Funds Committee. The following senators: Senator Peris Tobiko, Raphael Chimera, George Mbugwa, William Kisang, Godfrey Osotsi, Eddie Okech, Agnes Kavindu, Beth Siengo, Hamida Kibwana. F, these are the senators to serve on the Committee on Delegated Legislation: Senator Mwenda Gataya, Danson Mungatana, Gloria Orwoba, Joyce Korir, Julius Murgor, Mohamed Munyehaji Faki, Betty Montet, Daniel Maanzo, and Senator Boy Isa Juma. Mr. Speaker, I give notice.
Honorable Senators, I hope you've all received the supplementary order paper. We will now proceed to order number 8. Clerk, please call the order.
Order number 8, motion, approval of senators to serve in the Procedure and Rules Committee.
Majority Leader, please move.
The first one's a procedural. The first two. Mr. Speaker, given that we'll do 4 motions on these approvals, it is important to hear the thoughts of members. apologies. Let me first even move the motion, then I'll share my thoughts, which is that notwithstanding the resolution of the Senate made on the 13th of October 2022, the Senate Select Committees, the Senate resolves that pursuant to Standing Orders number 191, 2D and 199 to approve the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the Procedure and Rules Committee, in addition to senators specified in Standing Order number 191, 2A, B, and C. 1, Senator Mohamed Abbas. 2, Senator Joe Nyoto. 3, Senator Beth Mugo. The point I was trying to make, Mr. Speaker, is that there are 4 motions. The first 2 actually are on procedural committees, which is Powers and Privileges and Procedure and Rules Committee. If we could quickly dispense those ones, so that then we give members an opportunity to ventilate in the main motion, the third one, that carries members that are serving in the various standing committees, so that people can share their thoughts and how they think the committees can perform better. That will make this situation better. If I can get that concurrence from members, then it will help us to work on time, given that it's already 5 o'clock and we want our committees to begin working as early as tomorrow. So with those very main remarks, I beg to move and request Senator Retired Justice Thewat Mazayo to second.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, I beg to recommend to second.
I think, as requested by the Majority Leader, I'll proceed to propose the question straight away. Honorable Senators, I propose the question that notwithstanding the resolution of the Senate made on 13th October 2022, constituting select committees, the Senate resolves pursuant to Standing Orders number 191 2D and 199 to approve the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the Procedure and Rules Committee, in addition to senators specified in Standing Order 1912 A, B, and C. Senator Mohamed Abbas Sheikh, MP, Senator Joe Nyoto, MP, Senator Beth Siango, MP. As many as of that opinions, my apologies, Senators. There being no Senators wishing to contribute, I put the question that notwithstanding the resolution of the Senate made on 13th October 2022, constituting select committees, the Senate resolves pursuant to Standing Orders number 191 2D and 199 to approve the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the Procedural and Rules Committee, in addition to senators specified in Standing Order 191 2A, B, and C. Senator Mohamed Sheikh Abbas, MP, Senator Joe Nyoto, MP, Senator Beth Siango, MP. As many as of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Next order.
Order number 9, motion, approval of senators to serve in the Powers and Privileges Committee.
Majority Leader.
October 2022, constituting select committees, the Senate resolves pursuant to Section 15(1)(b)(2) of the Parliamentary Powers and Privilege Act and Standing Order 199 to approve the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the Committees on Powers and Privileges, in addition to the Speaker of the Senate, who pursuant to Section 15(1)(b)(i) of the Parliamentary Powers and Privilege Act shall be the chairperson of a committee. 1, Senator Alexander Mundigi. 2, Senator David Wakoli. 3, Senator Esther Okenyuri. 4, Senator Omeo Matinga. 5, Senator Shakila Abdallah. And 6, Senator Dr. Oburu Odinga. This is another one like the previous one, Mr. Speaker, where I'd request that we take it in the format of a procedural motion so that we get the chance to ventilate in the more substantive motion on the senators serving in the various standing committees. With those main remarks, Mr. Speaker, I request Senator Justice Matsayo, retired, to second.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to second.
Honorable Senators, I propose the question that notwithstanding the resolution of the Senate made on 13th October 2022, constituting select committees, the Senate resolves pursuant to Section 15(1)(b)(2) of the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act and Standing Order 199 to approve the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the Committee on Powers and Privileges in addition to the Speaker of the Senate, who pursuant to Section 15(1)(b)(1) of the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act shall be the chairperson of the committee. Senator Alexander Mundingi MP, Senator David Wakoli MP, Senator Esther Okinyuri MP, Senator Wahome Wamatinga MP, Senator Shakila Abdallah MP, Senator Dr. Oburu Oginga MP. There being no senators wanting to contribute, I shall put the question. I put the question that notwithstanding the resolution of the Senate made on 13th October 2022, constituting select committees, the Senate resolves pursuant to Section 15(1)(b)(2) of the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act and Standing Order 199 to approve the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the Committee on Powers and Privileges in addition to the Speaker of the Senate, who pursuant to Section 15(1)(b)(1) of the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act shall be the chairperson of the committee. 1. Senator Alexander Mundingi MP, Senator David Wakoli MP, Senator Esther Okinyuri MP, Senator Wahome Wamatinga MP, Senator Shakila Abdallah MP, Senator Dr. Oburu Oginga MP. As many as of that opinion say aye. Aye. As many as of the contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it. My apologies, Senators. I've been sitting on this chair for too long. It's been a long day for me. Clerk, can we confirm that we have quorum? Okay. Honorable Senators, I confirm that we actually do have quorum. Next order.
Order number 10, motion, approval of senators to serve in the standing committees of the Senate.
Majority Leader.
In the standing committees of the Senate, that notwithstanding the resolution of the Senate made on the 13th of October 2022, constituting the select committees, the Senate resolves that pursuant to standing orders 199 and 228, the fourth schedule to the standing orders, to approve the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the standing committees of the Senate as follows. A, Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries, which is 1, the following senators: David Wakoli, Alexander Mundigi, Alan Chesang, Wahome Wamatinga, Mohamed Abbas Sheikh, Moses Kajwang, Hezena Lemaletian, Catherine Muma, Professor Tom Ojenda. B, Devolution and Intergovernmental Relation, the following senators: Mohamed Abbas Sheikh, Peris Tobiko, Professor Margaret Kamar, Mohamed Chute, Karungo Thangwa, Catherine Muma, Richard Onyonka, Oburu Oginga, Hezena Lemaletian. C, Education Committee, Professor Margaret Kamar, Senator Seki Olekanar, James Kamau Murango, John Deritu Kinywa, John Methu, Catherine Muma, Jones Mwaruma, Betty Montet, Agnes Kavindu. D, the following senators: Senator William Kisang, Danson Mungatana, Veronica Maina, Dr. Boni Halwale, James Lomonen, Ledama Olekina, Edwin Sifuna, Oburu Oginga, Beatrice Ogola. E, Finance and Budget Committee, the following senators: Ali Roba Ibrahim, Tabitha Mutinda, Dr. Boni Halwale, Mariam Sheikh Omar, Esther Okenyuri, Eddie Okech, Mohamed Munyehaji Faki, Richard Onyonka, Shakila Abdallah. Health Committee F, the following senators: Jackson Mandago, Mariam Sheikh Omar, David Wakoli, Tabitha Mutinda, Joseph Githuku, Stewart Mazayo, Ledama Olekina, Richard Onyonka, Hamida Kibwana. G, which is Information, Communication and Technology. The following senators: Senator Alan Chesang, Miraj Abdullahi, William Kisang, Tabitha Keroche, Samson Cherargei, Hezena Lemaletian, Issa Boy Juma, Shakila Abdallah, Beatrice Ogola. H, Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights Committee, Senators Hilary Sigei, Rafael Chimera, Karen Nyamu, Veronica Maina, William Cheptumo, Okia Omtata, Tom Ojenda, Kristo Lasige, Daniel Maanzo. I, Committee on Labor and Social Welfare, the following senators: Julius Murgor, Lenku Olekanar, Gloria Ruoba, Alexander Mundigi, Miraj Abdullahi, Stewart Mazayo, Okongo Mogeni, Kristo Lasige, Beth Siengo. J, Land, Environment and Natural Resources, the following senators: Leleguel Tumbesi, William Cheptumo, Joe Nyutu, Mariam Sheikh, James Murango, Mohamed Munyehaji Faki, Beatrice Ogola, Abdul Haji, Jones Mwaruma. K, Committee on National Cohesion, Equal Opportunities and Regional Integration. 1, Senator Mohamed Chute. 2, Senator Joyce Korir. 3, Senator Mwenda Gataya. 4, Gloria Ruoba. 5, James Lomonen, Daniel Maanzo, Okia Omtata, Beth Siengo, Betty Montet. L, National Security, Defense and Foreign Relations. The following senators: Adan Fatuma Dulo, Karen Nyamu, Julius Murgor, Tabitha Keroche, Joseph Githuku, Edwin Sifuna, Abdul Haji, Tom Ojenda, Okongo Mogeni. M, Roads, Transportation and Housing. The following senators: John Deritu Kinywa, Peris Tobiko, Mohamed Chute, Leleguel Tumbes, Miraj Abdullahi, Enoch Wambua, Eddie Okech, Moses Kajwang, Senator Crystal Asige. N, Trade, Industrialization and Tourism. 1, Senator Esther Okenyuri. The following senators: Esther Okenyuri, Jackson Mandago, John Methu, Karungo Thangwa, George Mbugwa, Godfrey Osotsi, Boy Isa Juma, Hamida Kibwana, Okia Omtata. Mr. Speaker, it's now been 2 years and a few months since this fourth Senate commenced, and we have taken time to assess the performance of all our committees and the individual senators. There is no better chance than this particular time, Mr. Speaker, to grant the House the opportunity to evaluate and consider the various competence, regional balance, party diversity, so many things. A very difficult job, Mr. Speaker, of trying to balance the array of talent that we have in this House, Mr. Speaker. If there is a day, Mr. Speaker, that I feel completely stressed, sorry to say so, Mr. Speaker, is a day such as this. Because almost any senator can serve in any committee and perform as well. But, Mr. Speaker, we must also be cognizant of the fact that we are gifted and abled differently. And there are areas where people excel and other areas where, for one reason or the other, Mr. Speaker, you are valued to be better placed elsewhere, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, after consultation with the leadership of the House, together with colleague leaders from the other side of the aisle, Mr. Speaker, we have come up with this proposal to the House and are urging and seeking that the House do agree and support that we make these changes so that the committees can begin their work in earnest from tomorrow and the days thereafter, because this is a busy time, Mr. Speaker. We have the budget policy statement that we need to consider and so many other things that this House will be doing. There are only two things that I want to say. We must guard our integrity as a House, Mr. Speaker. And I want to say that we are deeply concerned as Senate Business Committee by certain accusations that continue to be leveled against maybe practices in the Senate which we cannot put our hands to. But we want to say that we shall be vigilant, Mr. Speaker, and that is why we have selected the members of the Powers and Privilege Committee and equally at SBC, where we shall keep keen attention to detail to ensure that our committees perform their duty in making sure that this House lives up to the expectation of Kenyans. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, is on the issue of attendance to committees. If you know that you don't have the time to attend a particular committee, I want to extend an olive branch that even after we pass this motion, please go to the office of the minority leader or the majority leader and request to be exempted from that particular committee. There is no need whatsoever, Mr. Speaker, for people to be listed as having been members in 1, 2, 3 committees while they know they don't have the time to serve in many other committees. People must appreciate that there is only so much that you can do as an individual, Mr. Speaker. As majority leader, for example, I know for a fact that given the demands of my office, both within and without the pressings of this parliament, it is not tenable for me to give maximum attention to the works of a committee, much as I wish to serve in some of the committees of this House. And therefore, for that reason, I have exempted myself from serving in any particular committee. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, you will find that there are members who, as a leadership, maybe we have felt that your competence will serve us better in a particular committee. But if you feel strongly about it that indeed you don't have the time and the opportunity to serve in that particular committee, we will avail the opportunity, Mr. Speaker, and I don't mind bringing another motion. We have done it many times before, Mr. Speaker, so that people can serve in committees where they feel they are comfortable to. Therefore, we shall be monitoring. Members, we are aware that by the time we were concluding last session, most committees were struggling for quorum. If a committee, Mr. Speaker, votes for 2 or 3 times because of absence of quorum, the better thing is to dissolve that committee and give other members an opportunity to serve there. Therefore, this is not a warning, it is not a threat, Mr. Speaker, but it is a fact that as SBC, we shall be checking on the attendance of committees, Mr. Speaker. There is a reason why registers are kept. There is no need to block spaces for other senators who want to serve in particular committees while you never have the time to attend that committee. If after 3 or 4 sessions we realize you have never showed up to a committee, the simple thing we'll do is to bring a motion to the House and request that you be exempted from that committee and allow other senators who are willing to serve in that particular committee. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, the point that I'm trying to make is as SBC, Senate Business Committee, we shall be extremely vigilant alongside the liaison committee, Mr. Speaker, to ensure that our committees perform optimally and they live up to the demands of the Constitution on what the committees of the various houses should do. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, because I can see time is moving, I know maybe colleagues may want to say 1 or 2 things about this particular issue, I don't know, or they'd wish that we proceed as was the case in the previous 2 other motions, Mr. Speaker. I want to end it at that, Mr. Speaker, because I am aware that we still have actually another motion on the other committees that we are here to consider. And given that time is far much spent, Mr. Speaker, I don't think I need to say more than that. With those very many remarks, Mr. Speaker, I beg to move and request the Leader of Minority, retired Justice Stewart Mazayo, to second. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Mazayo.
Asante Mstahiki Spika. Mstahiki Spika, kwanza nataka kusema kwamba ilikuwa mtihani mkubwa sana kufikia hapa tulipofika hivi leo, kwa sababu kuchagua maseneta na kuwaweka katika hizi kamati ambazo tuko nazo ndani ya bunge la Senate si kazi rahisi. Kwa upande wa maseneta walio wachache, tumejaribu tunavyoweza ama inavyowezekana kuona kwamba kila tulemchagua ni seneta ambaye tunajua ni mkakamavu katika lile eneo ambalo tumempatia. Kwa hiyo mimi nataka kuunga tu mkono na kusema ya kwamba hawa maseneta wote ambao wameweza kuwekwa katika hii taarifa ya leo ni kwamba wana ujuzi, wanao taaluma, wanao akili na uwezo wa kutekeleza wajibu wa yale majukumu ambayo tumewapatia. Bwana Spika, tukiwa hapa hivi sasa na kwamba tumeweza kuwachagua hawa maseneta ambao watakuwa katika hizi kamati, Bwana Spika, si kazi rahisi. Mara nyingi tunaona ya kwamba kamati nyingi kama wakati ule mwingine tuliokuwa nao hazikuweza pengine kuendelea na mkutano kwa sababu maseneta wengine wamekuwa wamekosekana. Si kazi rahisi pia kuweza kujua maseneta wako na majukumu mengi katika zile nyadhifa wanazotoka, katika yale makaunti wanayotoka, na katika hizo kazi zote ambazo wanazifanya ni kazi muhimu kwa taifa la Kenya. Lakini Bwana Spika, ni kwamba tumekuwa na upungufu saa nyingine ya kuwa na maseneta wanaokamilika ili kuweza kuendesha ule mkutano. Nataka tu kusema ya kwamba safari hii na mhula huu tuna hakika ya kwamba hawa tuliowachagua kutakuwa na mageuzi fulani na watafanya vilivyo ambavyo vinatakana kufanyika, kuona ya kwamba hizi kamati zitakuwa zinatenda wajibu wao. Bwana Spika, la mwisho tu mimi nataka kuwatakia kila laheri, nikiunga mkono hii list ya hawa wote tuliowaweka hapa na kuweza kusecond hii, ni kwamba nawatakia kila laheri katika haya majukumu. Si majukumu rahisi, lakini wananchi katika Kenya popote walipo wanaangalia kuona ya kwamba je, bunge la Senate safari hii litatekeleza wajibu wake, na niko na imani na nyinyi nyote maseneta mlioko hapa, kwa upande wa walio wengi na kwa upande wa walio wachache, sote tukishirikiana, nina imani ya kwamba tutaleta ile sifa yetu ambayo tunajulikana ya kwamba bunge la Senate ni bunge linaweza kutangaza, linaweza kukata kesi, linaweza kufanya kazi yake kisawasawa katika kamati zote za ndani zilizo ndani ya Senate na kuona haki imetendeka kwa Wakenya wote. Asante Bwana Spika, naunga mkono.
Now, honorable senators, I now propose the question that notwithstanding the resolution of the Senate made on 13th of October 2022 constituting select committees, the Senate resolved pursuant to standing orders 199 and 228 and the fourth schedule to the standing orders to approve the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in standing committees of the Senate as follows. Under the Committee on Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries, Senator David Wakoli MP, Senator Alexander Mundigi MP, Senator Alan Chesang MP, Senator, take your seat, Senator Lelengwe. Take your seat. I will proceed. Senator Wahome Wamatinga MP, Senator Mohamed Abbas Sheikh MP, Senator Moses Kajwang MP, Senator Hezena Lemaletian MP, Senator Catherine Muma MP, and Senator Professor Tom Ojenda MP. Under Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations, Senator Mohamed Abbas Sheikh, Senator Peris Tobiko, Senator Professor Margaret Kamar, Senator Mohamed Chute, Senator Karungu Thangwa, Senator Catherine Muma, Senator Richard Onyonka, Senator Dr. Oburu Oginga, and Senator Hezena Lemaletian. Under the Education Committee, Senator Professor Margaret Kamar, Senator Seki Lengu Olekanar, Senator James Kamau Murango, Senator Nderitu John Kinywa, Senator John Methu MP, Senator Catherine Muma, Senator John Sumaruma, Senator Betty Montet, and Senator Agnes Kavindu Mudhama. The Committee on Energy, the following: Senator William Kisang, Senator Danson Mungatana, Senator Veronica Maina, Senator Dr. Boni Halwale, Senator James Lomelen, Senator Ledama Olekina, Senator Edwin Sifuna, Senator Dr. Oburu Oginga, and Senator Beatrice Ogola. Committee on Finance and Budget, the following senators: Senator Ali Ibrahim Roba, Senator Tabitha Mutinda, Senator Dr. Boni Halwale, Senator Mariam Sheikh Omar, Senator Esther Okinyuri, Senator Eddie Okech, Senator Mohamed Mwinyi Haji Faki, Senator Richard Onyonka, and Senator Shakila Abdallah. In the Committee of Health, Senator Jackson Mandago, Senator Mariam Sheikh Omar, Senator David Wakoli, Tabitha Mutinda, Senator Joseph Githuku, Senator Justice Retired Stewart Madzayo, Senator Ledama Olekina, Senator Richard Onyonka, and Senator Hamida Kibwana. Information, Communication and Technology, Senator Alan Chesang, Senator Miraj Abdillahi, Senator William Kisang, Senator Tabitha Keroche, Senator Samson Cherarkei, Senator Hezena Lemaletian, Senator Isa Jumaboy, Senator Shakila Abdallah, Senator Beatrice Ogola. Under the Committee Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights, Senator Wakili Hilary Sigei, Senator Raphael Chimera, Senator Karen Nyamu, Senator Veronica Maina, Senator William Cheptumo, Senator Okia Omtata, Senator Professor Tom Ojenda, Senator Crystal Asige, and Senator Daniel Maanzo. Committee on Labor and Social Welfare, Senator Julius Murgor, Senator Lenku Seki Olekanar, Senator Gloria Orwoba, Senator Alex Mundigi, Senator Miraj Abdillahi, Senator Justice Retired Stewart Madzayo, Senator Okongo Omogeni, Senator Crystal Asige, and Senator Beth Sienko. Under the Committee on Land, Environment and Natural Resources, Senator Dr. Lelengwe Lutumbesi, Senator William Cheptumo, Senator Joe Nyutu, Senator Mariam Sheikh Omar, Senator James Murango, Mohamed Mwinyi Haji Faki, Senator Beatrice Ogola, Senator Abdul Haji, and Senator Jones Maruma. Under the Committee on National Cohesion, Equal Opportunity and Regional Integration, Senator Mohamed Chute, Senator Joyce Korir, Senator Mwenda Gataya Mofaya, Senator Gloria Orwoba, Senator James Lomenen, Senator Daniel Manzo, Senator Okia Omtata, Senator Beth Siengo, and Senator Betty Monted. Under the Committee on National Security, Defense and Foreign Relations, Senator Adan Fatuma Dulo, Senator Karen Nyamu, Senator Julius Murgor, Senator Tabitha Keroche, Senator Joseph Githuku, Senator Edwin Sifuna, Senator Abdul Haji, Senator Professor Tom Ojenda, and Senator Okongo Omogeni, Senior Counsel. Committee on Transport, Roads and Housing, Senator John Nderitu Kinywa, Senator Peris Tobiko, Senator Mohamed Chute, Senator Dr. Lelengwe Lutumbesi, Senator Miraj Abdillahi, Senator Enoch Wambua, Senator Eddie Okech, Senator Moses Kajwang, and Senator Crystal Asige. Committee on Trade, Industrialization and Tourism, Senator Esther Okinyuri, Senator Jackson Mandago, Senator John Methu, Senator Karungo Thangwa, Senator George Mbugwa, Senator Geoffrey Osotsi, Senator Boy Isa Juma, Senator Hamida Kibwana, and Senator Okia Omtata. Now, honorable members, I'm noticing that there are members who are keen on contributing to this particular motion. Let us, very well, by consensus, we put the question. Thank you, honorable members. Now, having agreed with the members, I now proceed to put the question that, notwithstanding the resolution of the Senate made on 13th October 2022 constituting select committees, the Senate resolves pursuant to Standing Orders 199 and 228 and the fourth schedule to the Standing Orders to approve the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the standing committees of the Senate as follows. A. Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries, Senator David Wakoli, Alex Mundigi, Alan Tesang, Wahome Wamatinga, Mohamed Abbas Sheikh, Moses Kajwang, Hesena Lemaletian, Catherine Muma, and Senator Professor Tom Ojenda. B. Devolution and Intergovernmental Relations, Senator Mohamed Abbas Sheikh, Senator Peris Tobiko, Professor Margaret Kamar, Mohamed Chute, Karungo Thangwa, Catherine Muma, Richard Onyonka, Dr. Oburu Oginga, and Hezena Lemaletian. C. Education, Senator Professor Margaret Kamar, Seki Lengu Olekanar, James Kamau Murango, Nderitu John Kinywa, John Methu, Catherine Muma, Jones Maruma, Betty Montet, and Agnes Kavindu Mudama. D. Energy, Senator William Kisang, Danson Mogatana, Veronica Maina, Dr. Boni Halwale, James Lomenen, Ledama Olekina, Edwin Sifuna, Dr. Oburu Oginga, and Beatrice Ogola. E. Finance and Budget, Senator Ali Ibrahim Roba, Tabitha Mutinda, Dr. Boni Halwale, Mariam Sheikh Omar, Esther Okinyuri, Eddie Okech, Mohamed Mwinyhaji Faki, Richard Onyonka, and Shakila Abdallah. F. Health, Senators Jackson Mandago, Mariam Sheikh Omar, David Wakoli, Tabitha Mutinda, Joseph Kithuku, Justice Retired Stewart Madzayo, Ledama Olekina, Richard Onyonka, and Hamida Kibwana. G. Information, Communication, and Technology, Senators Alan Chesang, Miraj Abdillahi, William Kisang, Tabitha Keroche, Samson Chirarkei, Hezena Lemaletian, Isa Boy Juma, Shakila Abdallah, and Beatrice Ogola. H. Justice, Legal Affairs, and Human Rights, Senators Wakili Hilary Sigei, Raphael Chimera, Karen Nyamu, Veronica Maina, William Cheptumo, Okia Omtata, Professor Tom Ojienda, Crystal Asige, and Daniel Manzo. I. Labor and Social Welfare, Senators Julius Murgor, Lenku Seki Olekanar, Gloria Orwoba, Alexander Mundigi, Miraj Abdillahi, Justice Retired Stewart Madzayo, Okongo Omogeni, Senior Counsel, Crystal Asige, and Beth Siengo. J. Land, Environment, and Natural Resources, Senators Dr. Lelengwe Lutumbesi, William Cheptumo, Joe Nyutu, Mariam Sheikh Omar, James Murango, Mohamed Mwinyi Haji Faki, Beatrice Ogola, Abdul Haji, and Jones Maruma. K. National Cohesion, Equal Opportunity, and Regional Integration, Senators Mohamed Chute, Joyce Korir, Mwenda Gataya Mofaya, Gloria Orwoba, James Lomenen, Daniel Manzo, Okia Omtata, Beth Siengo, and Betty Montet. L. National Security, Defense, and Foreign Relations, Senators Adan Fatuma Dulo, Karen Nyamu, Julius Murgor, Tabitha Keroche, Joseph Kithuku, Edwin Sifuna, Abdul Haji, Professor Tom Ojienda, and Okongo Omogeni, Senior Counsel. M. Roads, Transport, and Housing, Senators John Nderitu Kinywa, Peris Tobiko, Mohamed Chute, Dr. Lelengwe Lutumbesi, Miraj Abdillahi, Enoch Wambua, Eddie Okech, Moses Kajwang, and Crystal Asige. And N. Trade, Industrialization, and Tourism, Senators Esther Okinyuri, Jackson Mandago, John Methu Karungu Thangwa, George Mbugwa, Godfrey Osotsi, Juma Isa Juma Boy, Hamida Kibwana, and Okia Omtata. Now, honorable members, will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Clerk, call the next order, please.
Order number 11, motion, approval of senators to serve in the County Public Accounts Committee, County Public Investment and Special Funds Committee, and the Committee on Delegated Legislation.
Majority Leader, please proceed to move.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to move the following motion, which is approval of the senators to serve in the County Public Accounts Committee, County Public Investments and Counties and Special Funds Committee, and the Committee on Delegated Legislation. That pursuant to Standing Orders number 193, 194, 195, and 199, the Senate approves the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the select committees of the Senate as follows. A. County Public Accounts Committee, the following senators: Senator Samson Cherargei, Mwenda Gataya, Adan Dulo, Leleguel Tumbes, Moses Kajwang, Jones Mwaruma, Edwin Sifuna, Okongo Omogeni, and Enoch Wambua. B. The County Public Investments and Special Funds Committee, the following senators: Senator Peris Tobiko, Raphael Chimera, George Mbugwa, William Kisang, Godfrey Osotsi, Eddie Okech, Agnes Kavindu, Beth Siengo, and Hamida Kibwana. C. The Committee on Delegated Legislation, Senator Mwenda Gataya, Danson Mungatana, Gloria Orwoba, Joyce Korir, Julius Murgor, Mohamed Mwenyehaji Faki, Betty Montet, Daniel Maanzo, Isa Boy. Mr. Speaker, this one is extremely straightforward. It's our main oversight committees on matters fiscal responsibilities of various counties and overseeing the audit reports. The only challenge I want to give to the members that serve in this committee is that there is quite a huge backlog of reports that this House needs to consider. I want to plead that perhaps they guide the House on, we can dedicate even certain days of the week to purely consider the various reports that as a committee you have considered, especially on the recommendations that you'll be requesting of us as a House. We want to see more far-reaching recommendations on the conduct of our county governments, perhaps with special funds or even the shareable revenue. Any funds that are public money, so long as they haven't been put to good use, Madam Speaker, I want to challenge that perhaps this committee can guide us on how we can better hold our various county governments to account, Mr. Speaker, including sanctions against individuals that continue to perpetuate malfeasance of public funds in our various institutions. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I know that the men and women that have been granted the opportunity to serve in this committee will do an exemplary job and will lead its House in fulfilling its mandate. With those very many remarks, I beg to move and request the Senator for Kilifi and the leader of the minority, Senator Retired Justice Stewart Mazayo, to second. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Stewart Mazayo.
Asante mstahiki Spika. Mstahiki Spika, nataka kuanza kuunga mkono wale wote waliochaguliwa hapa katika hizi kamati zote tatu. Kamati hizi tatu, Bwana Spika, ni nguzo ya Senate kwa sababu ni kamati ambazo ziko na majukumu ya hali ya juu, hususan mambo ya utekelezaji wa pesa, matumizi, na hatimaye pia vile vile kuchunguza kama zinatumika hizo pesa tunazopeleka katika mashinani zinatumika kwa hali ile inayotakikana. Kwa hiyo tukiwa tunajidai na hizi kamati ni kwamba tuko na imani ya kwamba zitatekeleza wajibu wake. Hawa waliochaguliwa hapa wote katika hizi kamati ni wakakamavu na niko na imani ya kwamba watatimiza vile ambavyo vinatakana kufanya, hususan kama matumizi ya pesa katika kaunti. Asante Bwana Spika, ninaunga mkono.
Now, having heard the second of the motion, I now propose the question that pursuant to Standing Order number 193, Standing Order 194, and Standing Order 195, as well as Standing Order 199, the Senate approves the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in select committees of the Senate as follows. A, County Public Accounts Committee, Senator Samson Cherargei, Mwenda Gataya Mofaya, Adan Dulo Fatuma, Dr. Lelengwe Tumbesi, Moses Kajwang, Jones Maruma, Edwin Sifuna, Okongo Omogeni, and Enoch Wambua. Under B, County Public Investments and Special Funds Committee, Senators Peris Tobiko, Rafael Chimera, George Mbugwa, William Kisang, Godfrey Osotsi, Eddie Okech, Agnes Kavindu, Beth Siango, and Hamida Kibwana. Under C, Committee on Delegated Legislation, Senators Mwenda Gataya Mofaya, Danson Mungatana, Gloria Orwoba, Joyce Korir, Julius Murgor, Mohamed Mwenyehaji Faki, Betty Monted, Daniel Manso, and Boy Isa Juma. Honorable members, similarly, this is a motion that I can see there are members who have expressed interest to contribute, but being a procedural motion, prior to putting the question, honorable members, confirm the quorum. I will proceed to put the question. that pursuant to standing orders number 193, 194, 195, and 199, the Senate approves the following senators nominated by the Senate Business Committee to serve in the select committees of the Senate as follows. A. County Public Accounts Committee, Senators Samson Cherargei, Senator Mwenda Gataya, Adan Dulo Fatuma, Dr. Lelengwe Lutumbesi, Moses Kajwang, Jones Maruma, Edwin Sifuna, Okongo Omogeni, and Enoch Wambua. Under B, County Public Investments and Special Funds Committee, Senators Harris Tobiko, Rafael Chimera, George Mbugua, William Kisang, Godfrey Osotsi, Eddie Okech, Agnes Kavindu, Beth Siengo, and Hamida Kibwana. C, Committee on Delegated Legislation, Senators Mwenda Gataya Mofaya, Danson Mungatana, Gloria Orwoba, Joyce Korir, Julius Murgor, Mohamed Mwinhaji Faki, Betty Monted, Daniel Manzo, and Boy Isa Juma. Honorable members, having determined that this does not affect counties, I now proceed to ask the question. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Wellness is important in our daily lives so that instead of just surviving, we should be thriving.
Ways to prevent a stroke or heart attack is for you to